Smash never sleeps. Despite the lack of a major on the scale of recent events like Glitch or Collision, a whopping 12 events of at least 100 players took place this weekend around the world, spanning the globe from Japan to SoCal. Today, we'll catch you up on anything you missed, from Level Up Arena 4 in Kansas to a pair of Sumobatos in Japan to Big Lab in England and beyond. Let's start in Japan, where the Sumobato series continued their post-lockdown tradition of running 2 tournaments on the same weekend, both capped at 128, and with a fair amount of overlapping entrants between both brackets. Many of Japan's best players were in attendance, including Konei, Hikaru, and Abadango. Atelier, one of Japan's strongest players in the post-lockdown period, took Saturday's bracket over Inkling main Shirayuki and Rob main Kuroponzu. But it wasn't Atelier's Pokemon trainer doing the work, as it was with his wins at Sumobato 15 back in November 2020 or Sumobato 17 in March 2021. Instead, Atelier claimed Sumobato's 23rd edition with the same character he used to win Sumobato 3 nearly 3 years ago, Wolf, which took out Ocean, Shogun, and Ron en route to his first Ultimate Major win. Sunday's bracket may have given us a preview of the future of Smash. One of Japan's brightest rising stars, Akola, won the 128-player bracket, going on a 9-set losers run after falling to Hikaru in his 4th match of the day. On his warpath to the top, Akola took out Lunamato, Ashimo, Abadango, and Konei before double eliminating Hikaru in the run back. Not only is this the kind of run that makes a career, but it was Akola's first open major, ever, and just his 2nd ever offline tournament after the 8-player Mayasuma Invitational just a month prior, where he took sets off Raito, Konei, and Shuton before falling at 2nd place to Shuton in Grand Finals. Now, the world is beginning to see what Japan's online ladder, Smash Mate, has known for months. Akola is atop the current 17th iteration of Smash Mate's online leaderboard and recently became the first player ever to attain a 2400 rating on the ladder, a ladder that has been frequented by top Japanese players like T and Shuton since the game's release. Not only was Akola able to translate his play from online to offline, but he showed a serious clutch factor as well. Take his loser's semi-final set against Konei. Multiple games went down to the absolute wire, with Akola using fantastic up-B jukes and block placement to survive, even around the vicious disjoints of Shulk. If his first 2 offline appearances are any indication, you'll be seeing a lot of Akola on this channel in the future. Now, let's hand it over to Kimona for EU and North America.
Moving east, Chag was able to defend his top seed at Doha, Qatar's biggest Smash tournament ever, Virtuosity Smash Open, but he had to work for it. After falling to Saudi Arabian Diddy Kong main ABR, Chag cut through loser's bracket like a hot knife through butter, dropping all of 3 games combined in his 9-set losers run to the championship. That included a 3-0 evisceration of ABR in the run back and a combined 6-0 over top Saudi player EMAS, not just one of the Middle East top threats, but one of Europe's. EMAS attained C-tier status in our PGR Contenders EU ranking and has outplayed that assessment since, winning February's wanted Valentine's Edition tournament in France over the likes of Flo, Raflo, and Homika. No matter for Chag, who waltzed through grand finals to take the Virtuosity trophy as expected, even if it was a longer road than planned. In England, Pelly, the Sonic who became famous as the Gluttony Slayer back at Vienna Challengers Arena 2021, returned to the winner's circle for the first time since that historic victory, taking down Owl BBs and Maze Beans to take the 121 entrant Big Lab number 4, with Bloom Forever taking 4th. Pelly, Owl, and Bloom all laid claim to a spot on the PGRU contenders list. Maze Beans, Scotland's number 1, was the only one of Big Lab's top 4 not on our contenders list, taking out Owl BBs and Bloom before falling at 3rd. This result comes 2 weeks after Maze Beans placed 5th at the 128 entrant Tea Party number 1, making March a huge breakout month for the up-and-coming Steve player. His top performance at an offline event of more than 100 players prior to this month was 13th at September's Big Lab Awakening, so keep an eye on his rise in the coming months. Moving stateside, the biggest tournament in the world this week was Overland Park, Kansas's Level Up Arena 4, which featured just under 300 300 entrants after DQs, with top seed Louis Money falling to upsets from St. Louis Inkling player Colorado 8, making another huge upset after his recent win over Raflo at Glitch Infinite, and Kansas Pac-Man player the Six Master. The bracket was wide open. The ones to take advantage would be Zomba and Skittles, setting up a runback of one of 2022's first regional tournaments, Frosty Faustings 14, back in January. Other than the fact that Skittles had to do it from losers this time, the result at Level Up Arena 4 was nearly a carbon copy of the sets the pair played back in Chicago. The first sets were both 5-game back-and-forth heart-stoppers, featuring all Young Link versus Rob. For the second time in a row with his back against the wall against Skittles, Zomba reached into his pockets. At Frosty's, the Roy was able to take 2 games after the Rob fell behind 2-0 in Grands, before Skittles finally locked down Game 5. At Level Up Arena, Zomba didn't wait to make the switch, going Roy immediately for the reset. Down 2-1, Zomba dug further into the pockets for the Link, but the Iowa Young Link was able to hold on for his first victory of the PGRU season. Skittles continues to advance his case as one of the Midwest's best players. In addition to his 2 Zomba wins, he took out Send, Stroder, Loaf, and Shu on his way to the crown, and with the Level Up Arena trophy next to his Frosty Faustings trophy, nobody has defended Midwest turf like Skittles in 2022. We'll have more on the storylines from Level Up Arena later this week on the PGstats.com website. Follow us on Twitter to keep up with the latest there. CT GamerCon may have only featured 167 entrants, but you'd be hard-pressed to fit more talent in such a small bracket. Light took the bracket with ease, dropping just 2 games in his 8 sets, but don't let that fool you into thinking this bracket didn't have any drama. First, Ling, having dropped the burden of the second half of his tag, had one of the best runs in a long career of New England Smash, embarking on a 5-set losers run after falling to Naito Sharp and taking out G Extreme, PK Chris, Mars, Tilde, and Axiom XL en route to a 2nd place finish. According to our dataset, this marks the first time Ling has defeated Mars in 8 ultimate sets, a huge demon defeated for the Connecticut Peach Daisy main. Coming off a 25th place finish at Collision 2022, Axiom XL and his Kazuya also continue to be a force in the Northeast, as XL picked up his 2nd win over Mars at a New England regional, with the first coming at his first offline event with Kazuya. New England's first post-lockdown regional pushed the limit 12. With a 3rd place finish at CT GamerCon, XL is looking like one of the strongest players in one of Ultimate's strongest regions. 4 other tournaments cracked the 100 entrant barrier, and we'll take you through them as quickly as we can. In Seattle, Washington, Ludo claimed the 160 entrant Domino Effect 20, taking out Moxie's Wolf in a last-hit Game 5 True Finals. JDV's Pac-Man took 3rd, with Nano Ash's Bowser in 4th. In San Juan, Puerto Rico, E-King took the 129 entrant Winter Clash 2022 with Pac-Man, taking True Finals 3-1 over Tweet's Robin. Zizian Samus took 3rd, with Exor taking 4th with Min Min. In Washington, Pennsylvania, Zenoto's Diddy Kong took the 111 entrant The Gamble No. 2 by the slimmest of margins over Icy Mist Samus, with this up smash deciding things in the 5th game of yet another True Finals.
I was worried. I was worried.
That grab is offline. That grab is up. Oh, no!
Geist took 3rd place with Bayonetta, and Perky Nips took 4th with Mario. Finally, in Whittier, California, MK Leo took the 102 entrant Uptown Smash with Kazuya Mishima in Grand Finals over Big Boss's Terry. They do this every time they play. It doesn't mean anything. MK Leo doesn't have a Kazuya. Or does he? Chase took 3rd place with Palutena, and Zenyu took 4th place with Mario. That's it for this week's roundup of everything going on in the world of Smash Ultimate. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and come back Friday for a deep dive analysis of Spargo's comeback against MK Leo at Collision 2022. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, please check out PGstats.com and follow us for more information. This has been Kimona, and if you want to keep up with me, check me out on Twitter at @ThatKimona. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.